Okay, so welcome to my stream. I'm finishing up this, I think there's 21 in the scenarios in this set from RBJets, focusing around the New York / New Haven DLC. I'm doing, what is my next one? Part 20, which is, here, Oak Point to Harlem River. Where are we? Oh, it's yard work. Yard work, Oak Point to Harlem River. This one here. I think the one before was 19 was Oak Point to Hunts, and now we're doing Oak Point to Harlem River. And then the next one will be, I believe, Harlem River back to Oak Point, and then Sunnyside to Penn Station. So let's do this one first. I'll likely just do one at a time and then take a break. Oh, and this battle for Sherman Hill, I got this one, so I think I'll do some of that after. Not that I'll battle, but I'll try some scenarios. I'll try the ones that come with the add-on. Clinchfield Railroad is out now, but I'd never buy these things full price. Even if I had money from the government for my COVID, whatever thing. So, sent your next work order to your tablet. Thanks for your help around here and have a safe trip. 88 ready to go. You should have all the details. I should have all the details. Do I have the details? Where am I? That's interesting. I'm neither at the front or the back. Drop the current formation coupled to the back. Full trash carriers bound for Harlem River need temp dropped on yard 12. Okay, so Control D, get rid of that. And there's me, and there is, what's that one? It's that stream, okay. So, what am I doing? I'm dropping off a bunch of cars. Battle of Sherman Hill, yeah. I just bought it yesterday. And I've noticed I've got, I bought Sherman Hill back in 2015, I guess, and back then you got a gas turbine and an SB60 with it, and my understanding is if you buy the regular Sherman Hill now, you do not get those two locomotives, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. So who am I dropping? Why am I dropping? I'm dropping off 8821. Oh, this guy, which is the engine. Where's me? Oh, I'm in the fat. I'm dropping off the engine at the back. Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is all the way up to this one here. Okay. Let it break. Forward. Hold on Oak Point Yard East. Okay, so forward. If we're going to go forward, we would probably have to get rid of some brake. I need a bit of brake here, though. Let's put this much, that much. Tap it. Percent gives me. There I'm up to. Okay. Let's see what it does for me now. So I'll hold at Oak Point Yard lead east, which is ahead. I'm going forward, which on this is... Oh, okay, because someone was complaining. Someone was saying that people had got the bundle, had bought Sherman Hill, and did not get those locomotives bundled in, so they were buying the Battle of Sherman Hill and not getting them. But I don't know. It may be they just don't know where they are, because if you look, you don't have them as a DLC, because they never were part of a DLC, they were bundled in. Oh. Sometimes you think you don't have something, and then you actually start the game, and you go in and look at the locomotives, and yeah, it's there. So, could be user error. Just adding a bit more brake there. No, I like playing these simulation games because I find them restful. The train simulator is the one that I started years ago. I mean, I got probably in 2013. So it's definitely restful. It's challenging, and depending on the scenarios you play. And then there's Truck Simulator, ATS, ETS, which is a little more challenging, a little more fast action. And then there's the Hunter Call of the Wild that I play, which is can be long periods of boredom as you search for animals, interspersed with panic. As you get charged by a bear. I suspect I need to be past here. I'm just guessing. Usually when they want you to stop on a it's something like that. We'll see. Sat outside for a while today. It's nice out there. It's, I think, 17, 18. I don't know where it's going today. What it is. The Turban was part of 2016. Oh, and the SD60 used to be a standalone. Yeah, I got them both in 2015. So I think I might have got them as part of Sherman Hill, and maybe then they were thrown in. I don't know. Reverse via 11, clear switch to 12, and add stock to front, and drop everybody. Reverse to 11? What the hell is 11? I'm here. Reverse to 11. Okay, 11 is there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and... Oops, I think I've missed 11 now. Let me go back to 11. Oak Point Yard 11. That one there. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. I'm just looking at the switches, trying to Trying to trace this line until I get there. Now, I think I've got 11. See, reverse and see what happens when I reverse. Yes, good guess. So maybe I will do the turbine, because the turbine's interesting for the sound. I'll have to see. I'll look offline and see which one I want to do. But I read some. I'd done Sherman Hill, years ago, and I'm looking at the reviews, and they were saying that it's a nice mix of long distance and not too far. I've got a lot of routes. For years, I've collected a lot of routes, a lot of DLCs, a lot of scenarios, a lot of engines, and probably too many, because it took me a while to realize that I really needed to focus. Like, am I doing steam or electric? Am I doing diesel? Am I doing North America? No. It can be expensive. So on 12, and I think that's the guys next to me on the left there on 12, so I think that's where I have to get to. Which means I have to clear the back end. Let's do a save. I usually forget to do saves on this. Oh yeah, I was going to check the temperature, wasn't I? Oops, I didn't want to reduce that. Oh well, I guess I've released it now. Okay, that much, and that much. Good. Yeah, I was checking the weather, wasn't I? Weather here is, it's 18 right now, so I should drive this and then get back outside, get more sun. Go for a walk. Too many things to do, not enough time. I don't understand how people can ever be bored in life. It's almost admitting that you're a boring person. I don't know. And I can see a 5-year-old being bored. But, sorry. Lack of patience, eh? Where's Hope Point Yard 2? Where's 12? I gotta find 12. 11. Oops. Sorry. Pardon me for zooming in like that. Yeah, 12 is the one just to the left, so that is that one. Sorry. Why are we not, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. 11. So 12 is this one right next to it. is 12. Online with Reed streaming his truck. He's asking how the virus is doing. I said the virus is not doing well at all, which is good for us. Oh, okay, it will slow down. I just like, will I slow down? I'm coming up with this guy kind of fast. I wonder if I just drop this whole thing. I forget, but I think I might just drop the whole thing. Good luck. Okay, the game apparently doesn't think I've connected yet. Oh, it does. Couple. Okay, now I drop off. Oh, God's children. 458, which is that guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop off everybody. Okay. Here we go. 8801 is ready now, so let's go. And what are we going to do? Go via 14. Which I believe is 2 over from where I'm at. Yeah. Vendertron, thank you for the host. Yay. Hey, how are you doing? It's a damn fine day here. It's 18. The landlord is still ungardening. Or I'm still ungardening in preparation for the landlord's renovations in the back. But, well, I guess I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. I'll miss the back garden, but oh well. This place. 14. Go via 14, stop at 4. So this Thursday, he's got the tree people coming. Stomp around and cut down the 2 huge Manitoba maples in the back. So in the meantime, I've got friends ungardening, taking all the plants, all the perennials they can, and bringing them to their own gardens. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I was supposed to go there too, I think. So I was out earlier, sitting on the back. Actually, it was in the shade. It was still nice enough with a full jacket on. But I thought I'd drive and then maybe have a late lunch and go for a walk. Oh, unless a friend picked up my invitation too, I should check in case she is coming to or wants to come and on garden. Sorry. Sorry, let me send her in here. Ah, never mind. She'll pick it up. Yeah. I've been reading my Guardian Weekly, trying to keep caught up on them. I get the Guardian Weekly, which is a summary of articles mostly in the Guardian, and it has an international focus. Some good short articles, some good long articles, but problem is I usually get halfway through and then the next one comes, so concerted effort here to actually get through it. I think I just have to get past that particular switch. Okay. Stop, because if I run past it, then the game will get upset. It's going to want me to go to 19, which is going to be down here. Exactly. Couple 8801. So I got to get another. Oh, I get another engine. All right. This is 19. So 19 is that switch goes like that, and that switch goes like that. Now we are pointing at 19. Now we have to, of course, get rid of all that braking that we added and put a bit more on. So Veneratron, are you reading fiction or are you reading for work? Occasionally get those requests for, and I haven't really, sometimes I miss doing that. SPAD, special permission, whatever it is. Actually, I think there's an option, I think, where if you run a signal or skip one of those things, then it crashes the scenario, and I think I've taken that out as being just a little too authentic. My reminder again to people, if they want a postcard, that's what I should do. Actually, I've done some. I should write a couple more and then take them out and mail them. Look, the ditch lights are on that one. I don't have my ditch lights on. I should do that. Maybe they'll come on when I get there. Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. Ah. Good point. Come on, we just want to nudge there. I forgot to do a save. There we go. Hold at south 915 lead. Okay. Which is somewhere. Yeah, I don't think we care really. I've been sleeping better lately, you know, and I think it's possibly coupled to the fact that I have finally stopped following the news so much. You know, Trump does his things, Trudeau does his thing, Ford does his things, different levels of government. Even our mayor does their thing, you know, so everybody's got their little chat thing. Plus, there's all the misinformation on Facebook. Which I've been trying to counter, I guess, trying to argue with people, trying to correct people that are talking about all sorts of stupid stuff. And I've decided it's not really worth my while. I think we're where we're supposed to be. I found a good guy online. Let me Sanjay somebody. Sanjay M. Udoshi, Udoshi. He's a good guy. I enjoy following his stuff. So, where am I now? I gotta go back here and go to stop automatically. Continue. Stop at 9:15 lead. Oh, I stopped there. Oh, I see. When I went out of there, I stopped the clock. Hopefully, I didn't screw up the game. Okay. Add stock for Harlem River to back on Oak Point Yard South 13. Okay, I can do that. Thirteen is that one. It's that one, which is that one, which is that one. I think. Couple it to the back. Oh, 8806. Yes, that's the back of 8806. They've got two engines facing in opposite directions. So it's like back. That's the front. And it is that one's. That one's. That one's? Which one's? That one's. Oh yeah, let's do a thing. I used to do those in between every scenario. I've stopped doing that. So, Vendortron, have you been playing any games online? Any trucking? Sierra Nevada? Plunk. Okay. Now stop at East 5. Which is East 4. I'll be on 5 and then go 4W. Okay, so I have to get the back end past the switch at 5 as suspected. Oops. I really mean to hit the key, that key, but as it is, I've got too much brake. When you have a lot of brake in this engine, like that, now it works okay. Not much. Power doesn't work. So this is a bug. You should get power there. As long as you keep the brake pressure below 10. See if I can get down even lower. Okay. Very good. Oops, we were going the wrong way. But other than that, we're good. That's a brake on a car. We will like having that later on. I was watching a guy, Reed, a friend of mine, Reed, who was trucking his stream, and he's using triple screens now. He set up his game so he has 3 screens for trucking, which means he doesn't have to use track IR anymore, which is good because it was disconcerting to be watching his head, the screen flipping around. But it means now his screen is basically, the top half of his stream is showing his triple. The bottom half, he's just got a static picture of his truck and his name. So, only half the information. I don't know what you can do, really. If you're trying to show a triple screen, it just doesn't show. It's very wide for you, but it doesn't fit the Twitch stream, so. There's less detail, really. You can see less of his driving, so. And, he can't, now that he has a triple screen, he can't pop the comments up on it, he says, so. Really? Okay. So I think we're here. So he's got a text to voice, but he's also got it set so everybody hears it, so everybody hears what they just typed. He's got to change that too. He's going to change that. We coupled to formation on Golvoya East. It's docked front. Okay. Which is okay, so I gotta go via East 4. I gotta go via East 4 and then couple stuff to the front. Ah, okay, okay. Where's East 4? There is East 4. And a couple stuff on yard 12. 12 goes there. I've got to go. Stop at 5. Go via 4. And then couple stuff to the front on 12. There's 12 again? I gotta go around 12. I gotta go around this and couple stuff to the front, which means I have, oops, sorry, means I have to click on that and screw myself up. I'll get there. Means I have to back up and get there by 4. Is that one. Oh, maybe I have to go up farther. I have to go farther and then back up on. Oh, I see what I got to do. That's weird. Why did they have me stopping there? Because I'm pretty sure if I'd stopped elsewhere, the game would have gotten upset. Said, no, you've missed your stop at Oak Point Yard East 5. Silly game. So that was a deliberately obtuse or inadvertently obtuse, and we'll yet to find out whether it actually works. Let's do a save. Or we commit ourselves to stuff here. Are we past the switch yet? A bit more. Okay, go via 4. Comme ça. Four is going to take me back to where? To there, to... I want to go via the lead, actually. Because I need to go around, so... Okay, I can go on 14. Let me go on 14. Let me assume that the game wants me to go on 14. Huh? We get some, let me get rolling here. Okay, 14. Want to make sure I got it on the right end. It'll be done soon. That was a long, maybe I'm not thinking clearly today. Oh, I dropped these guys off before. Anyway, and if we're not, we'll just keep going. Okay, so we need the front end to be lined up for 12. And get the front end pass there. Oh, a bit more. Okay. Uh, 14, 13, 12, so that's this one. I think. Is it? We pointed at 12? Why is it not showing there as 12? 14, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, back it up a bit. It may not have been far enough back for the switchback throw. And 12. I think then we have to, yeah, we got a bunch more to go via places, so I'm gonna hook up at 12 here, and then I'm going to do a bio break. Done here. There, head to Harlem River via Harlem River via Oak Point Yard, lead west, and contact Harlem via Harlem lead, and blah 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 blah. Which is this way. So we're gonna do a break here. So I will be back. I'll do a save, and then I'll do a deal. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm just going to do one more stop, and then I'm going to stop this. Which way am I going? I'm going backwards, aren't I? Yep. I think I have, yeah, oh, that's what I had. I had 2 brakes set. I had brakes set on both sets of cars. Oak Point Yard lead west, is that where I'm going? Let's make sure that's where I'm going. Yard lead west. No, I'm not. Now I am. Down here. Yes. Now we're going the right way. I think I'm not sure where we're going before, but now we're going the right way. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it must be something farther down that I'm not going to get that far. This will be the Oak Point Yard lead. Got that, and we've got those cars, so we've got stuff on both sides of the engine. And then Harlem River line lead. I don't think I've been down here before. Hopefully I'm going around this guy, because... Good, okay. I presume if you came from, New York, that these would be recognizable tracks and locations and possibly buildings. That'd be like, oh yeah, there's a hospital there, and oh yeah, there's a office there, and there's whatever. I'm on approach. You're clear. I'll get back in a few minutes. Radio out. Okay. Harlem River. Yard lead 2. South. Just down here somewhere, I guess. Oh, I see what we're doing. We're actually, are we going down? Maybe. But they were going up. I think we're going down. I don't think everybody, maybe everybody else going up. I think I remember going through here ages ago. I've done this route before. I saw the hill, so I added a bit of brake. A bit more brake. Someone had said the advantage too of going on the Sherman Hill. The nice thing about Sherman Hill, a lot of it is 60 miles an hour as opposed to 15. So the fact that there's not a lot of scenery is okay because you go whipping by it fast. So. Okay. Oh, via the lead 2 south. We'll click on that. I can see counting on 5, 4. On. Continue 410 lead. Add 4 hoppers on yard 7. And I think we're trying to go past. I assume we're going to drop these other guys somewhere too. There's 2 trash containers I have. So it's a long weekend here in Canada, Victoria Day, and celebrate the birthday of Queen Victoria in England. We still celebrate it because we're still part of the British Commonwealth of Nations, and it's a convenient time for a holiday. I believe in the US, holiday is next weekend, Memorial Day. It's a little better in terms of virus containment to have the next weekend in the US. That's one more week to cut back. Ah, a raid. Thank you for the raid. Woohoo! YD simulation. So this weekend in, well, like I said, it's a long week in Canada, so there's going to be an awful lot of people in parks and such. They're only allowed in day. You're not allowed to camp. Possibly picnic. Day use only, but still. So, YD, thanks for dropping in. It's a gorgeous day out there, but that's okay. I'm gonna finish this run, I think, and then have a shower and get out. Go for a walk or something. I'm almost finished this scenario. I got oh, couple drop, couple drop, couple drop, drop drop, couple drop. No, what I'm gonna do, no, I'll do a couple more here. I have a mask that my daughter made, a cloth mask, and I wear it it's a cloth mask, so it's not protecting me from particles, but it's protecting other people from my particles. If I'm in a crowded space, I could stick it in my pocket, but I don't anticipate having to wear it. I'm not going to be going shopping. I think I'll be outside, so I think I'll be okay. Guardian Weekly, this week's Guardian Weekly, I don't know if anybody there reads it. It's an interesting section on the masks. People wearing masks. There's also an interesting thing in the paper about the increase in robberies because anybody can wear a mask. I went shopping, went grocery shopping a couple of days ago. My local Metro is a smaller grocery store, medium-sized grocery store, I guess. Good stock, and I went 9 o'clock in the morning, and there was no lineup outside. There was maybe 5 or 6 of us wandering around. They had one cash open. I didn't even have to wait at the cash. Like came up the cash, and Sherry was there waiting for somebody, so they had enough stock too, so I lucked out. It's a good store. I had to go to the hardware store to get some odds and ends, and traps and foil things for plates, foil things for burners, and what else the hell did I get? What else? And I had to pick up a prescription at the drugstore. So I didn't There we go. How did that happen? Did I cough? Did I turn it? Has it been off all this time? Okay. Well, I was talking about all my shopping. Oh well. So I had to go grocery shopping, but I was saying my store was almost empty. It's a medium-sized store, and there were like 5 people wandering around, nobody at the cash. I put a mask on when I went by people, and I had to go to the hardware store and the pharmacy. Both of them were pretty well empty. Like I went 9 o'clock in the morning during the week. So a mask when I got close to people, and otherwise I didn't. No. It's a Interesting times, eh? Okay, so we gotta back up to 6. Over here. 8, 7. Six. Yep, drop it off. Oh, I know what I did. At some point I did that. What do we got for brakes here? We got one guy with brakes. Okay, should be okay. I guess I may as well finish off this run, eh? This guy here, again. I'm not sure what we're being approved for. We're backing up. Maybe if you're backing into a siding, you have to... There's a warning, a caution saying, you know, you're backing into a siding. Like a dead-end siding. I don't know enough about regular wheel-train driving to know that. I had a follower. Not you, is it? Not on here, no. I think I had a follower who was training to be a train conductor and actually had just finished his simulator training. And driving a train, because I guess they all have to learn all the skills. So he had... well, I think he had played the game or watched the game, and it was a nicely transferable skill. Okay, drop off. Who do we drop? 436 to 813. 813, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys. Okay. Before the trap, you already dropped the trash. Go ahead and hook 88 to the cars just over at 5. Don will do that? Okay. At 5. Oh, okay. Those guys. No. No. This is Dovetail Games. If you thought the ETS people were charging, yeah, whatever. If you thought the ETS people were charged a lot for DLCs, then you should see this game. One of these trains coagulated the seepage. That was from Dovetail Games. No remorse was considered, but that's okay. Well, that's an interesting phrase, coagulated the seepage. Being as it's not really grammatical. 5, let's go to 5. Seven, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, something like that, and then like that. Days living in California. Well, then you should talk like a Valley girl. You want to be a stereotype for California. You know, okay, fine, for sure, for sure. think that's a quote from a Frank Zappa album. Okay, fine, for sure, she's a valley girl and there ain't no cure. And I think the line was spoken by Moon Unit, his daughter. There's some trivia for you. Getting there, getting there. Beat. Kalunk. We're just creeping up on these guys here. Drop 8801 for here for now. You'll be taken over after you drop the trash carriers and gondolas. Pull forwards. Clear switch, you can go to lead 2 and drop the current cut on the west end of yard 1. Okay, well they will repeat those. Okay, so I'm dropping 8801 and these 2 cars. So I will set a brake. Do that, and then I will go forward. Sort of. I mean, I'm going forward, but I got cars in the front and cars in the back, so go via Harlem River Yard 1 lead. Okay. Harlem River Yard. Okay, and then drop off at... Oh, okay, so I have to cut to Harlem River Yard 1 lead first. Which is here, and get up to here, and then I can back up to Yard 1 lead. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at your thing now. No one could believe you lived in California. We'd be living there, and natives told me I didn't live in California. Las Vegas is a weird place. Speaking of Las Vegas, last night I watched an opera set in Las Vegas in the 60s. It was Rigoletto, which was by, I think it was by Donizetti, I forget now. Anyways, the Metropolitan Opera in New York is closed down, so they are making all their operas free. Every night they stream a different opera. So if you're into opera, it's pretty cool. And this one is normally set in the 1700s, about intrigue and corruption and you know, murder and sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So they reset it into Las Vegas in the 60s, and thinking of the Rat Pack with neon lights and stuff like this, and characters in spangles, like in lounge lizard type jackets. It's pretty cool. No, I have to get the Giuseppe Verdi. Okay. It was good, and it was quite an interesting thing to do with it. Like, oh. Oh, I just have to go there, so I have to get past there, okay. Past this switch, and then I think I can get over. Ah. That'd be cool too. I saw Peter Grimes. I saw the first 5 minutes of Peter Grimes. It was English, and I didn't like it because there was a lot more talking than singing. But they had a wall of doors regular house doors at the back of the stage that would open and close as people would sing their duets and trios and stuff like that. I couldn't help thinking of Rhoda Mark's Laugh In when I saw it, but okay, is this how far I had to be? It doesn't work. What doesn't work? Cyclone. What are you talking about? Are you still talking about opera? I think I have to be here. Oh, discussion on your Battle of Sherman Hill review. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Well, it's the same in well, I mean, being a gaming version, you know, this is the same in any game. People have trouble getting something to work. And they assume it didn't work. It's not them, you know. The game's broken. It's not me. Arm Liver Yard 1 lead. Yeah. Yes. God forbidding you have to learn. Try and reattempt or read the manual. Or what I do if it's a scenario too from just a sec, you know, I'm gonna nudge things down a bit here. Okay. If it's a scenario from the workshop, what I often do is, I mean, I go in and I check other comments. Maybe there's 3 or 4 other people that have had the same problem as me, or they've got a workaround. Yeah, if you've worked in, I guess if you've worked in software development or testing or whatever. You know how complex that can be and how many ways there are for people to make mistakes. I'm dropping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at, oh, I'm dropping everything at 1. Dropping the whole back end of this at 1. Ah, then I probably should make sure that I'm on. Am I on 1? I'm on. Oh, but I should make sure that I'm past this switch here. I gotcha. I gotcha. It can be, and some of the scenarios, the workshop scenarios, some of the scenarios are less than explicit as to what has to be done. So just like, so, you know, switch these cars from the front to the back, and it's up to you to figure out how to go around and how to do it. That's probably good there. Everybody, yeah, everybody's on this track. I tend to run with some brake. I've discovered with this locomotive, if you have even a tiny bit more air brake set on the train, then that power thing doesn't work. You get zip power. It's as if you've nailed it to the tracks, which is stupid, but I have to on this particular locomotive, so I have to send I'll send a thing into the supplier and just a support ticket in and see what they say. So drop off 458 to 923, which is 458 to 923. All these guys. Okay. Couple at Harlem River Yard Spur, which is I think I have to go forward, do I? Oops, wrong way. Oh, that was the wrong way. Yeah, I know that now. I forgot. Oh, so you checked to get the all-inclusibility of everything? The 1149 item. Okay. This is the Sherman Hill. Do we need to play Train Sim World to connect the dovetail? Your answer is no. Oh, sorry. Yes. Train Sim World and Train Sim 2020 are... They're by the same developers, but they're different games. Harlem River Yard Spur. Am I going to Harlem River Yard Spur? Eventually. Harlem River Yard Spur. Yes, I am. Comment was deleted. Oh, what do you mean? Cyclone was deleted on your on YouTube or on Discord? Sec, I have to check and make sure my daughter hasn't texted. She's coming over to pick up plants later on. So let's get down here like this. That's better. Oh, comment in your thread. Again, a comment in your thread on Discord or Facebook or Twitch or... Just wondering, you know? Oh, I do have break set, okay. Oh, Steam, oh, on the DLC, okay. I've done that. Either because I was wrong or because it was the heat of the day. And need to get it. There we go. I did not click onto it. There we go. Now we did. Stop here. And scene. I believe it is and scene. I guess that's the Harlem River there, eh? My daughter did improv for years, so I'm familiar with and scene. All hooked up, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Next scenario is Yard Work Harlem River to Sunnyside, and which is the final one in this set, and I'll do that probably this evening, depending on what opera is on from the Met. So, there we go. Thumbs up. And ta-ta for now, my friends. So thank you for viewing, following, subscribing, chatting, lurking. Stay. No, sorry, I have to leave. I have to leave. It's what is it? It's 2 o'clock here. Gotta have a shower. Get outside. Go for a walk. People are coming over to take more plants from my garden, so I will be on tending. Why not take a look at the 8500? You mean the 8500? What's the 8500? Oh, for Sherman Hill. No. Gotta go. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom too. But yeah, gotta do stuff, so. TMI. So, thank you, my friends, and have a good day. And